back in April, I had to make a decision. It was the toughest of my life. It was to quit YouTube, which I dreamed of doing since I was 10 years old, and to get a job, or to move back home and rework my channels. And I messaged one of my friends who has a high role in a company, and I told him, I was like, YouTube isn't working out. AI, it's just too advanced. It took everything from me. I terminated a couple of channels, but some of them I wasn't able to. And I was making, 8 to 12K a month off of ad revenue. And then all of a sudden I wasn't. I was struggling to make my payments, and there was a lot of stress. And I could have alleviated it had I just quit YouTube and got a job. But this is my dream, and I built up so much, and I wasn't ready to give it up. So I moved back home. But my last night in Texas, I was at dinner with my friend and his girlfriend because I had a lot of love for them, spent most of my time with them when I was free. And she had basically been living with him, and she offered me her apartment. Obviously not for free, but she had a student discount on it because she was in school studying to be a nurse. And in the moment, I was like, how can I not take this? It was a crazy deal, man. It was a nice place in a good part of Houston. But I didn't want to tell them that I didn't have any money. I was broke. I was embarrassed and ashamed of it. And they knew I was struggling, but they didn't know like to that extent. So then I moved back home, and for the first 4 to 5 months, basically nothing changed. Like I was making like 1,500, 1,800 a month off of YouTube ad revenue. But then I started to get noticed for my hard work, and a YouTuber reached out to me and he took me on his company, and they've been so impressed. They reached out to me yesterday and they offered me more work. And then now that I have their trust, I said, "Hey, can you get my Nick's channel on this?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Send them." So again, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not. Nothing's guaranteed in life besides living, death, and taxes, life, death, and taxes, right? So I'm not sitting here saying that like I'm about to get rich. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I have an opportunity, like I have a chance to be able to live my dream. And I think now is the appropriate time. And this is the main point of the video, is that I have decided to move back to Texas. I miss my friends. I miss the life that I had. My dating life was pretty good, man. A lot of girls in Texas, they're not shy over there, and they will approach you and they'll make their intentions clear. I'm not saying they don't play games or it's perfect. It's not sunshine and rainbows completely, but just the quality of girls there versus now, it's just night and day. And obviously, like, I had a place, so that helps. Like, you cannot date if you don't have a crib. Especially at my age, I'm 27 years old, bro. Like, you can't be bringing girls over at your parents. It's pretty disrespectful to me if I'm being honest. So I don't do it personally, and it's tough, man. But so yeah, that's kind of the thing here, is that I've just decided to get a place in downtown Houston, right where all the nightlife is, near where the Houston Rockets play. And I am super excited because having a place, being in the city, of course, being able to go to Rockets games, taking this content to the next level. But the biggest winner is obviously Swaggy Ult. I have Meta glasses, so I can capture content. I'll have stories to tell. I don't know how many people live in Houston. If I had to guess, I'd say about 3.5 million. That sounds about right. I live in a town of 4,000 people, so I'm constantly gonna have stories to tell. And I'm moving into a townhouse, so it's super nice, easily the nicest place I've ever lived in. And I cannot wait to show you guys it. I can't wait to make videos. I can't wait to just take the content to the next level. Obviously, there's risk. I'm suspended on YouTube for 3 months, but I know why I'm suspended, and I will never ever make that mistake again. Do I think it's BS? Absolutely. But at the same time, here, it's not like I don't have income. See, a lot of people, they were laughing at me. I haven't seen the comments, but people told me basically, they're like, "Yeah, they're laughing at you, telling you to get a job." I don't think people realize, and I didn't want to disclose this, but I will. So even with the suspension, I have $3,300 coming in this month, and that's again with nothing from YouTube. So I'm monetized on Facebook, and that doesn't include the bonuses. I get bonuses every week from Facebook if I hit something, like hit as something as in the views, which they give you a week. I did it yesterday, so I'm not here to flex, but I'm just sending a message to the haters because we're gonna get to a point where people have nothing to hate. Like, they already have nothing to hate on me. Well, I live at home, that's something, but moving into a townhouse, obviously, doing my dream, having the company that I work with take on my Knicks channel, do more work for me. I mean, it's just life changing stuff. Also, I don't know if Heck will be watching this, but Heck lives, he doesn't live in downtown, but he lives, I don't know if he wants me to disclose where he lives, but he lives like 15 minutes from Houston. So I'll be able to make videos with Heck or just hang out with him and stuff. I know Heck likes to go out. I like to go out. I was out last night on a Thursday. I was at, we'll call it a college bar. There's a lot of girls that like, dude, college girls, like, oh my God. I'm 27 now, so college girls look like, I can't even tell how old they are. Like, some of them look like they're 16 years old. But yeah, some of them actually wanted to hang out with me after, and I can't bring them to my parents. And then there was like some guy who was willing to host. He's like, yeah, just, whatever. And then I didn't get his info, and he told me his address, and I remembered it, and I pulled up to his address, but I didn't know his apartment number. And I was kind of embarrassed because like these girls wanted to hang out, and now I look sus. And then it's like, yeah. So I was like, after that, I was like, I'm getting a place. Like, I'm getting a place. This cannot happen again. I just feel like I'm wasting my prime years. Like, I'm wasting opportunities. And I will say that I wanted to move in with my one of my old friends, but he's not in a spot financially to be able to do that. And that's sad, but at the same time, I mean, you kind of have to do what's best for you. And I know for sure he's doing what's best for him. He's just at home as well, saving up money. But for me, I need to be in the city. I need to be in a spot to where I can make the best content. And the Rockets is my main source of income, so I'll be right there. And also, I'll have plenty of opportunities to be able to make Swaggy Alt videos, because the videos that get views on Swaggy Alt are the ones about dating and the ones about girls. Well, Houston is actually, it's actually horrible to date. They have the highest STD rate in the country. So Houston isn't perfect, but Houston is pretty easy to meet girls. There's a lot of good-looking girls in Houston. Most of them are just looking for fun. I'm living in Midtown, so that's like, it's just college centric. But you know me, I mean, I do like girls that are like 21, 22, 23. I'm 27, so I don't date girls my age. My ex was a year older than me, but every other girl that I had been with was 21 or younger, 18 to 21. So yeah, I had some fun with some college girls in Houston. But yeah, I mean, wish me luck. I mean, again, I mean, this could be a horrible decision if my YouTube channel is like get suspended again. I mean, that again, like, I can't go 3 months having to pay bills without YouTube. I mean, technically, like, I can get by, but it's like I don't want to get by. I want to actually save up money and then also like take the content to the next level. But yeah, I know this is the right decision, and I'm not looking forward to having to move halfway across the country again, because it's just exhausting and it sucks. But once I get there, I know it will be worth it. But yeah, I know my friend and his girlfriend. I actually saw them. I was in Austin, Texas at a festival about a month and a half ago. And I saw him and his girlfriend, and they were super excited to see me. Actually, like, he jumped up like into my arms. It was kind of sus. But yeah, I know that my life quality life is just gonna be way better there. The only con is that I don't have any family in Texas. All my family lives here, so that obviously isn't ideal. It's tough being away from your family for so long, but I've done it, and I'm gonna do it again. And yeah, man, I'm amped up. I'm fired up just thinking about it, and I can't wait.